All right, welcome back. Let's very quickly now I want to focus on how this entire vaccine crunch, the shortage of supply, is impacting the inoculation drive across many states in the country. In fact, amid the growing demand for vaccines, now there is this big problem of shortage. Several states are claiming they are running low on doses and people are at the receiving end. Some are not even sure whether or not they will be inoculated. Now, to combat this shortage, many states have halted 18 to 44 age group vaccinations to make sure that the vulnerable group 45 and above can be, in fact, vaccinated. They can get at least both the doses of the vaccine. Take a look at some ground reports.
Enough stock of vaccination is not available, and hence even the rules in Mumbai for vaccination are changing. As per the new rule, the registrations are required, but 18 to 44 age group people will not be vaccinated in Maharashtra. It has been temporarily stopped because unavailability of vaccines. The second dose has been taken to 45 days because again there is a shortage of vaccination. The third rule, which is for senior citizens, that they can walk in for vaccination, but that is on Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Rest of the week they will need a registration. For example, it's Thursday today. At the gate, people who are entering, they have been told that only if they have booked a slot online, they will be allowed inside the vaccination center. Now, what it has resulted in? It has resulted in less crowd, less queues in the vaccination centers. In the coming days, the BMC is saying the process will be regularized, and once after May 20th, when Maharashtra receives 1.5 crore doses of Covishield, the pace of vaccination will also increase. With camera person Mangesh Amre, Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai for India Today.
Now, having completely run out of stock to vaccinate those in the age group of 45 and above, the Karnataka government has decided that they will temporarily suspend the vaccination for those in the age group of 18 to 44 from the 14th onwards. Now, they've very clearly stated that all the vaccine doses procured directly by the state government for the age group of 18 to 44 will now be shifted for those who have to receive their second dose, that is the age group of 45 and above. However, the government has clearly stated that they have placed an order for 2 crore doses of Covishield and 1 crore doses of Covaxin, but they have to wait. So as of now, it will only be for the age group of 45 and above so that they can get their second dose. With video journalist Madhuar, Nolan Pinto for India Today.
Okay, so initially there was, and we have been pointing it out, that the entire vaccine policy, because of the CoWIN platform, is skewed towards people, those who are in the cities, and people, those who can actually have access to smartphone, internet and everything else. In the villages, the rural areas, and people, those who are not as fortunate, they will anyway be finding it very difficult to get the vaccine. Now, another problem we have seen because of the shortage of the vaccines is there are a lot of educated, highly mobile people, in order to get the vaccination from cities, are booking slots in villages and smaller towns. So because, a lot of people in the villages and smaller towns don't have the access to the CoWIN app, they have not been able to book the slots. Now, reverse migration from cities to these smaller towns is taking place, so that especially in the age group of 18 to 44, so that they can get vaccinated. Kumar Kunal brings you one such story from Noida.
Noida or Gautam Buddha Nagar is a city of high rises, but suddenly this small village at Greater Noida's Thap Kheda, it has become prominent and it has come into the limelight suddenly, and people are looking for the address. Why so? Because the vaccination center is being located here and hardly you will find any slot in Noida, so people have to get their vaccination done at this small village. Did you struggle with that?
Yeah, very much struggled. Like it take a whole full day to get the slot, and I was checking like within seconds to get this slot, and after that much struggle I got this slot.
The vaccination center is being established here in this small building, which is a local health center, I can say. कितना मुश्किल हुआ आप लोगों को यहाँ पहुँचने में?
We got the booking done 3 days before. However, that was very difficult even. And reaching out here, this place Tapakheda, it's really very
tasking. It must be.
Yeah, we couldn't just imagine, because there were roads GPS could not identify even, and network getting lost.
It is not just difficult that getting a jab or getting an appointment is a problem, but even finding the location is a bigger problem in many ways, as she explained. आप लोग किस तरीके से कर रहे हो? यहाँ पर आप वैक्सीन लगा रहे हो, उसके बाद ऑब्जर्वेशन में कैसे रहते हैं?
सर यहाँ पर अपनी गाड़ी पर बैठ रहे हैं, जो गाड़ी लेके आए हैं गाड़ी में आधे घंटे बैठाते हैं उनके.
So there are multiple problems people have to face, but after all have to get vaccinated, and the second wave is there, and it's people are very much afraid of getting infected by the COVID, so they are getting vaccinated by facing all these troubles. With camera person Alok Kumar Das, it's Kumar Kunal from Thap Kheda village at Greater Noida for India Today.
Now, if your first dose of the vaccine, if you are in the lucky group which has got vaccinated, which has got the first dose, and if your first dose was Covishield, then now please be prepared. Your second dose could take even little longer. Now, the gap of 4 to 6 weeks has been increased to 6 to 12 weeks. That is what the government appointed panel has suggested, and it has been accepted by the government. Now, there are two reasons to it. Of course, one is a study which shows that the efficacy improves the longer you wait for Covishield. But is the vaccine shortage the real reason for trying to improve, in fact, prolong this gap between the first and the second jab? Take a look at these new recommendations which has come out today and been announced today by the Government of India.
What Serum Institute's chief said months ago to India Today, the Indian government panel recommends today.
You're suggesting that if I get a second dose within a month of my first dose, then the efficacy is about 70%. If, however, there is a gap of 2.5 or 3 months between the first and the second dose, then the efficacy is 90%. Is that what you're trying to suggest?
Well, I'm only echoing what the CEO of AstraZeneca has said, and it's come out from Oxford and AstraZeneca from the trials, because one arm, which did it with 1 month apart, was 60% effective to 70% effective, as you mentioned. And there was another few thousand group of patients where they gave a gap between dose 1 and dose 2. And that's where they found 90%. So, the regulator is going to recommend 1 month to 3 months as a gap.
The National Technical Advisory Group on Immunization has made sweeping recommendations for vaccination in India. The government panel suggests increasing the time between 2 shots of the Covishield vaccine. Now, one should wait for 12 to 16 weeks to take the second dose of Covishield. Earlier in March, the centre wrote to states to increase the gap between 2 doses to 4 to 8 weeks. The earlier gap was 28 days. There's been no change, however, for Covaxin. Experts have highlighted the scientific evidence behind this decision.
With the Covishield, what's happened is they've picked this data out from the AZD122 trial, where they actually found in a small subset of patients that when they gave the second jab within less than 6 weeks, the efficacy was about 54.9%. When they increased this between 6 to 8 weeks, it went to 59.9%. When they made it between 9 to 11 weeks, it went to 63.7%. And when they increased the gap between the 2 weeks by about 12 weeks, between the 2 doses, about 12 weeks, the efficacy rose to 82.4%. I think that's where this recommendation comes from.
But many would say a shortage of vaccines in India could have possibly led to this recommendation.
The thing is that there is obviously a supply crunch, and there is also a need to vaccinate a large proportion of the population. So under the circumstances, the line of thinking is okay. I think 12 weeks is logical, but 12 to 16 weeks, I'm not sure there is a lot of science behind it. What would be better is to actually, instead of saying that people who've had COVID can wait 6 months for the jab, it would be better to actually test antibodies in people before vaccinating them. And those who have beyond a certain level of antibodies, which are protective, they could actually wait on the jab.
Other suggestions are those recovered from COVID-19 must wait for 6 months to take the vaccine. While there's little evidence to suggest how long the antibodies created after surviving the infection last, the US CDC continues to recommend 90 days or 3 months after recovery. While experts in India suggest doing an antibody test to check before a COVID-19 recovered person takes the shot, in the current circumstance, when should one take the second shot of infected after the first one is also a dilemma. The government panel recommendations also says that pregnant women could take the jab after delivery. But for now, these will be sent to the National Advisory Committee on Vaccination for a final decision.
Well, these current government panel recommendations come in the backdrop of most people having to hunt for vaccines, even to get the first jab as well as the second jab, as most private and government facilities have already run out of vaccines. Could the government's recommendation have anything to do with the shortage in supply? And could this recommendation help subvent that gap in supply and demand of vaccines at this point? Or is it only based on science?